Okay. Yeah. Alright. Oh my! Sublevel Zero is a first-person 6th degree of freedom roguelite shooter from the brilliant minds over at Sigtrap Games, a studio based in England. Their debut title, Sublevel Zero, takes a massive inspiration from games like Descent and Forsaken, employing the same sense of directional freedom and pure chaos provided by those games, as well as adding a little dash or 4 of exploration, roguelite elements, and weapon combination. Sublevel's original prototype was created for London Dare 29, and the team at Sigtrap loved what they had so much that they decided to continue work on the project, using the LD entry as a starting point, and eventually they ended up with the fast-paced piece of wonder that you're seeing before you right now. The current version has a few notable features that were added on throughout development, mainly the addition of new weapon types and the crafting feature that allows you to combine 2 weapons, provided that you have a blueprint unlocked that utilizes them, into a new one that's basically their child, inheriting a combination of mom and dad's fire rate, damage, accuracy, and possibly any special abilities from the 2. It can even get its own. Sublevel Zero's gameplay is fast-paced and, quite frankly, a bit chaotic at times, given that you need to pay attention to every direction. Enemies can sometimes sneak up on you, and you never know what lies behind the next door, given that each level is procedurally generated. Note that it's not randomly generated. Each level is pieced together from pre-created parts in a unique arrangement, with new sections and new room types added as you get deeper and deeper into the facility that you're exploring. I do feel that there could be more rooms, and I hope that there's a wider variety of environments as you delve deeper and deeper, but I honestly haven't actually managed to get much further than level 3 because I'm bad. The controls are easy enough to get used to, though if you are new to 6th degree of freedom games, then you'll likely find them pretty strange at first. By default, the ship that you're flying will automatically adjust so that your vision is level instead of angled. This was throwing me off, so I disabled the option, and it was much easier to maintain my sense of self and keep myself from getting mixed up. So if you're having trouble and you keep getting mixed up frequently or anything like that, then turn off auto leveling and see if that feels better. The only other thing that I still get mixed up is changing weapons. You have 2 primary guns and 2 launchers equipped at a time, and you swap between the ones that you're using by scrolling up or down on the mouse wheel. Scrolling up will cycle your launchers, while scrolling down will cycle your primary guns. During the heat of combat, it's easy to accidentally cycle the wrong one, but it's never felt too detrimental, and there isn't a delay or cooldown on changing weapons, so it really just serves to make me go, jeez, dang it! Having 4 different weapons equipped at a time feels great, even if you can only use 2 at any given moment. It allows you to be prepared for any scenario, and pretty much guarantees that you'll get to try out the large selection of pew-pew flavors that are available. Each gun type uses a different type of ammo, but on most of my runs, I've found there to be plenty of it just lying around, so shoot away to your heart's content. The best way to describe the visuals in Sublevel Zero is as fucking eye candy. Seriously. The low-res textures and low-poly models combined with the super sexy lighting effects and responsive movement make something that I'd be happy with watching on repeat over and over directly into my eyes, like that one scene in Clockwork Orange, but more enjoyable. The music and sound effects are on that same level, to be honest. The sound effects are lo-fi and chippy, and I simply cannot get the soundtrack out of my head. There's a beautiful mixture of chiptune and orchestrated parts to the soundtrack that if it doesn't win some kind of award at some point, then I'm gonna cry. Jay and Will, the sound designer and composer respectively, you've both done amazing jobs. I'm gonna be humming this stuff at work until it annoys the people in my office. The only thing really missing from Sublevel Zero is some kind of multiplayer. Co-op would be amazing, but I'd honestly settle for a simple deathmatch mode. Flying around with a friend as a partner, blasting enemies out of the air while making crappy space-age Top Gun jokes is something that I just really want to do. Being able to blow up that same friend, or others, I guess, while making those same crappy jokes, that sounds just as satisfying. Sublevel Zero is an addictive and satisfying romp around an asteroid-embedded space station that brings to the table such a delightful combination of features and finely tuned work that I can't help but recommend it to anyone and everyone that enjoys shooters or roguelites. If you're a fan of Descent, then this is especially something for you. You can pick it up on Steam for about 15 buckaroonies. If anything I said during this video piques your interest, then you had better go and check it out. That is it for this episode of Indie Bytes. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Be sure to send me any indie games you think I should check out either in the comments down below or on Twitter. My handle's @forkh. You can also shoot me an email. It's fork4h@gmail.com. I will see you next time. Bye!